Whoop, whoop. What's up, Bearcats? We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. It's Sunday. It's HMG After Dark. And tonight on deck, we got the latest episode of JCW Lunacy, episode 54. And then we're doing episodes 31 and 32 of Lucha Underground. Make sure you sign your NDA before you come in, pal. Whoop, whoop. And there will be a lot of whoop, whoop tonight. What is up, Lab Rat? Good to see you, pal. Yeah, one thing I'll say like something that happened this week, at least personally, was that when we were doing the Impact watch along this past week, regular Thursday listener, chat room member, family, El Juggalo came in and talked about how awesome this episode of Lunacy was, and how it felt like it was something from the Attitude Era. And then after listening to some of Russo's shows a couple days later, it turns out this actually he might have actually written this one. In fact, I'm pretty sure he wrote this one, especially with the big Swerve cliffhanger at the end. So let's go ahead and get it. It's on the Psychopathic Records YouTube channel. That's where we're watching this at tonight. What is up, Dan? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend. Always good to have you joining us. All right, it's going to do a countdown in 3, 2, 1, play, as we usually do. Hit and play on play in 3, 2, 1, play.
I feel like JCW is stagnant, like we're stuck where we're at. You know what I mean? The only way to compete is to get real financial help. That's why I feel like it's time, for the first time ever, we open the doors and we find us an investor, bro. JCW needs an investor. I hear what you're saying, but...
And this opening segment right here, Russo said that he also is going to be an on-screen character. This right here feels like the intro to bringing him in as an on-screen character.
Like we do. They don't know how to push JCW like we do. I hear what you're saying, but I still don't think that's a good idea. I want to prove to the world the type of show Juggalos can put on. I know we've always been for Juggalos, by Juggalos, and all that, but you know what? I want to show the real world, the rest of the world, how good Juggalos can perform a wrestling promotion. And to do that, we need financial assistance, bro. Understandable, man, but...
He even threw a bro in there.
You're saying, but I just still don't think it's not a wise move, man. It's not the right play, I don't think. Well, look, man, do me a solid. What up? Trust me on this, bro. Hey, I'm gonna, but I just gotta let you know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I respect you. I got your back no matter what. You know what I'm saying? On this, bro.
Yeah, this seems like a breadcrumb to that's who it's going to end up being is Russo. And now it seems like everybody's running with the narrative that it's NWA. Dude, they get it. Like, dude, ICP is smart. Those dudes are smart.
Hey, you! What the fuck? We got a match tonight. I don't want to see any.
Oh yeah, him too.
I'm a pure human being. I'm a good Christian boy, as you know that. And I don't mess up drugs. I don't even know what a joint is. I thought that was a ligament in someone's elbow. But instead, they told me tonight that you're bringing this shit into the ring. And that's not going to work with me. Because you see, I'm on my road to get the JCW World Heavyweight Championship, and I don't need any of this sugar booger bullshit. You understand me? Good? Capiche?
Give me the sugar booger, pal.
Motherfucker! Stop it right there! I don't want any of that Chinese bullshit tonight. None of that. That's not gonna work for me. I don't even know fucking karate. But what I do know is I know fuck you up, Tay. And I will fuck you up, Tay, tonight. If you try any of that ninja bullshit on me, you understand that? We good here? Fuck off.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JCW
I'm enjoying the show so far, pal. Whoop, whoop. Time for a drinky poo, bud. Cheers, genitals.
JCW Lunacy is on the air. Minglewood Hall, Memphis, Tennessee. Your host tonight. And, well, right off the bat, we see Kerry Morton does not learn anything.
Get me Ninja Mac, pal.
After last week, my name is Joe Dombrowski, Mark Roberts, and Beta Scott here at three-way action. Three very diverse styles and personalities.
Three-way action, and you were exactly.
Yeah, some three-way action, Deuce.
Introducing next.
Kerry somehow managing to piss off two opponents instead of just one.
Weighing in at 62 kilos from Crystal Mountain, Columbia, he is the Devil's favorite dealer, Cocaine.
Well, here's the man that drew the ire of the climax. No booger sugar, he says. He's a good Christian boy, Joe.
Well, Cocaine's idea of a climax is something entirely different.
So is this like the cocaine character, the dude who's doing the cocaine thing, but then change it up to not get, sued for copyright?
Sometimes his,
Or change it up enough so he doesn't get sued?
And the lady commands the room. Second to none.
And their opponent.
So is his gimmick is that he's tall and skinny, but the reason why he's so strong is because he got the cocaine boost in him?
And self-proclaimed Mr. JCW and the climax. He is the Riz God, Kerry Morton.
You're all uncomfortable. The climax. It doesn't feel right.
I like it, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Kerry, his face looks the same as it did before, which, good or bad. Looks like he's been healing okay from
Okay.
That's the last time we saw him.
All right, that makes a lot. Okay, that's actually a really great explanation.
Along
Yep.
with Two Tough Tony.
Not just the meteorite, not just Tony.
Okay, I get it. Okay, that makes it a lot easier to clarifies it.
His special guest referee Bigfoot. I'm putting words together that have never been put together.
Okay, somebody. Okay, is Kerry Morton? Is he Ricky Morton's kid?
Well, there's a certain soothing sound to the Southern Six theme, and Kerry Morton always considers he is the brightest star in the Southern sky.
Yep. Oh wait, no.
It's impossible for a human being to be as talented as Kerry Morton believes he himself to be. And the fact he continues to run his mouth, make enemies, months, and already has
Oh, nice, cool. Dude, we got everybody. Everybody's kids getting involved in the business. Whoop whoop.
You don't mess with cocaine during his private time.
It does not end well for anyone here at JCW. On Ninja Mag, Joe, as we burn quickly toward 2026, I think it's important that we point out Ninja Mag splits his time between Texas and Tokyo. There isn't anything Chinese about this. I don't know what Kerry Morton is talking about.
Not in the least, but I do know that we're capped down to Two Tough Country. It's
Dude,
away a special 3 hours.
He certainly, his dad certainly taught him well because this dude gets it. Just from the little bit I've seen, he gets it. And he gets it well.
damn hateable.
We've seen both Cocaine and Ninja Mag in tag team six-man combinations, but for either of these men, if they get a win over the former JCW champion, that is a real feather in their cap.
He's even got that 80s wrestling bod going on.
There were a couple of occasions we thought Gary had this in the bag, but Ninja Mag showing that viral level agility that's not just wrestling fans, but people all over the world.
Ah, cool. They're not okay. Nice.
Oh, another big thrust in the throat. As we watch great action in the ring, the Lunacy faithful.
Ooh, that's a tough one, Lab Rat, because I think they're
either of these incredible athletes.
actually that's a good question because I don't know what the future of the TNA app is, or if they're going to even keep it going. Like I'm sure if they could get a deal with with Peacock and to work, I'm sure Peacock would like some, with them losing all the WWE content and then the wrestling content, they could probably use some. They'd probably be happy to get some TNA stuff. Or what if they get them ooh, how about this? Here's something I thought of. The TNA library goes to Peacock along with the pay-per-views.
Disrespectful. It really is because
I can see that being a bargaining chip.
Aside, as Cocaine goes on the barrier there, that's like ripping up any other piece of gear. Those masks don't come cheap. But Kerry Morton, I mean, what does he have to worry about?
Kerry Morton, as far as just sense of dignity and respect, is as cheap as they come, classless.
They're using the rope to choke out Ninja Mag.
On his last name to get favor, or to curry respect he hasn't earned, or to politic his way to the top in his travels all over the world. I mean, you can't even count them all.
Hey, that's a lot to do by 25.
It is. He's a manipulator. He's a thief. He's dishonest. He's not a good kind of carny, I guarantee you that.
They could have sat at home with booger sugar.
From what I understand, though, they do have a deal. Like, these reports are a deal is in place, and we've gotten an inside report that that they have a deal in place, and it's going to be, and it sounds like it's going to be with CW.
All the way turned inside out. He is.
Oh yeah, from like the neck down, he looks just like his dad. From the neck down, he looks just like his dad.
Carry a counter and the big boot. Tell you what, Gary's dad spent a lot of time in this city on many a Monday night, the Mid-South Coliseum, fighting Moondogs and the PYTs and every major tag team from the era, but I guarantee you, Ricky and Robert never saw anything like Cocaine, and nothing like Ninja.
Oh, can't you? No! Cocaine caught Ninja.
And spiked him. Cocaine's gonna do this too.
Oh, Perry.
Yo, what's up, Zach? Happy National Chicken Fried Steak Day to you too, pal. Whoop whoop. Hope all's well.
Out of nowhere. That, if not for it being a three-way match, it's Kerry Morgan was sneaking from behind.
Damn snake. At the last possible second, Kerry wanted nothing in the fight.
Indeed, Lab Rat. Whoop whoop.
Until he realized that the winner's share of the money wasn't going to go to him.
What can I get you?
Oh, ad break.
I have a job where I can help people. I want a job building vodkas. I want to.
Oh,
Now divided and conquered by Kerry.
That sounds
He
tasty.
made two enemies, and he's keeping them. Ew.
I forgot to pop a gummy. Shit.
finally raining down.
He's coming down firsthand.
I love how he's selling, getting coke.
Full body experience here.
So basically, I love the sell of getting of this dude. He's like, this is the first time he's ever had cocaine, and the way he's selling it, this is a tremendous.
Never forget his first time. Might be his last. Oh, yeah.
Almost sent through the canvas.
That was tremendous. That was, he's acting like TK. That was tremendous.
That roundhouse scores big. Cocaine 1-1.
Oh,
No.
small package on the inside. He's got a handful of tights.
And your winner,
And just like cocaine, here today, gone in 10 seconds.
Well,
Oh, he's still selling it a little bit.
cocaine. But just as Ninja Mac was one away from adding to his winning record, Kerry Morton, the sniveling snake that he is, snuck in and got a cheap ass.
Ooh, nice, Dan. Ooh, that sounds tasty.
You get some good looks at Lunacy fans who don't want anything.
All right, Kerry Morton, he's an immediate standout. He immediately, him, in fact, yeah, well, these guys are kind of standouts.
Kerry Morton had a tetanus shot because he's been getting very, very up close and personal with these guardrails.
Play vile, repulsive individual as he welcomed everybody into Lunacy.
Kerry Morton, he's definitely a standout. Cocaine's a standout, and even Ninja Max is caught my attention.
But winning's going to be the name of the game on this special edition. A week out from Too Tough Country.
I could see that too as a complete rib. Well, to be fair, he's never been on coke, but I could see him doing that as a rib on Tony.
That's right. Too Tough Tony has Matt Cardona to worry about in a matter of days. But first tonight, he takes on Aaron Roberts. No relation. The only Grand Slam champion ever in.
Yep, and then he has to get drug tested, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Going head to head in the Memphis Heat.
About the unveiling of Vampiro's tag team, but big news as we came on the air. Vampiro's not here.
Yeah, I'm personally a little bit confused because Vampiro's been out here with us a couple times, gave us what we thought was the scoop, said that Triplex of Terror was coming this week. If Vampiro's not even here.
Yeah, like the writing and structure of this show, very, very Russo-esque. Like that. This is kind of like his, yeah.
It's one of the newest teams in Lunacy. Willie Mack and the Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm. So let me get this straight, Willie.
Plus, I'm sure he's happy working with his old friend, with James Storm again.
You know they're not real zombies, right? Nope. Are you afraid they're gonna bite you in the ass or something? Yep.
Yeah, he kind of does.
All right. Well, just leave it to me because I know you and me. We don't want a loss on a record. Nope. I can trust you, right? Maybe. Maybe we can get our ass out there. Yep.
That was a great pre-tape with James Storm and Willie.
Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, Legion, step right up and prepare to be shocked and amazed as Barnabas the Bizarre.
Yeah, good to see him getting work.
My Biz Circus, oh so proudly presents from the witch trials of Salem to the voodoo graves of New Orleans. Twin bodies, one conjoined brain, and insatiable hunger, and must be seen to be believed. So, Memphis Bizarre, do you want to see an undead body? Maybe you'd like to see
That You know how Ben always says good artists create and good artists create, great artists steal and make it their own? That line right there, do you want to see an undead body? That was ripped straight from Boys in the Hood. I 100% agree, Lab Red. They would be like, "Oh, dude, we got this. We got this insane dude who's cool with ICP." Give me the outbreak, pal.
Who continue their impressive run throughout JCW Lunacy.
We want to talk about that impressive run. Barnabas has his eyes on the tag title shot.
285 pounds from South Central LA. He is the chocolate jungle, Willie Mack.
Well, normally the Mac is not slowed down.
Yeah, dude, that is a cool stable out there.
Fearless.
You got this like ringmaster with with whatever freaks he brings with him, you dead or alive.
Very popular with the Lunacy crowd, but we do see them often going.
Oh, he probably, yeah, that's probably where that idea came from.
241 pounds from Leapersfort, Tennessee. He is the Cowboy, James Storm.
It's a team of JCW legends. Have really seen them come together over the past few weeks. But yeah, Willie Mack.
Yo, what's up, Nelson? Whoop whoop. Dude, this has been a fun show. Like, this has been a fun show.
If you take a good look at them, they are rather horrifying.
I hope all's well with you. Yeet yeet.
Calm Willie Mack down and say, you know, they're not real zombies, and I want to believe that. Everything in my being tells me to believe that.
Yeah, Storm's looking good.
Listen, I think it's more reasonable that a zombie would take a bite out of you than just somebody for no reason. That's actually scarier to me.
Well, I mean, I tried to look up Jackson Naples wrestling history. I couldn't find anything.
It is on Psychopathic Records YouTube channel. Their latest episode of Lunacy.
Regardless of what the truth is, I feel very, very unsettled and uneasy anytime Jackson Naples.
Yeah, the show opened with Violent J and Shaggy Two Dope talking about bringing an investor in, and with Russo kind of sort of saying, yeah, they're already airing the shows that I wrote for them, and this feels like one of his shows. I'm betting that's his that's the storyline that brings him on air as a character.
Somebody get a root full of snakes, right? Making them jump off the high dive if they're afraid of swimming.
Get on a plane that isn't actually going to.
Yeah, over under we get Jugga Bro.
Small, tiny cabin and being trapped in there with limited amount of oxygen.
Willie Mack is trapped in about a 16-foot cabin now in Jackson of the Outbreak. A week ago, Ninja Mack and cocaine.
Let me pull it up. Currently at the 22-minute and 40-second mark.
Almost a must-win for Mack and Storm, but they made the great point that Barnabas was.
Yeah, we got Willie Mack and James Storm versus the Outbreak.
And for that to come true, they have to keep winning like they have been.
Yeah, really, no one can afford a loss at any time at Lunacy, but especially in our tag division, which is so competitive. And Willie Mack, though, in no hurry to get defeated here. He's like a wide berth away from his undead opponent.
has taken down giants. He's beaten invaders. He has eliminated every threat that has come into Lunacy. Oh, and there you see Jackson went to grab the wrist. And Max, I told you he was going to fight me.
Well, it was telegraphed to all of us exactly what Willie's concern is, so that is what I would to do. I'm sure he was instructed.
Oh, dude, Lab Rat, exactly. Like, Outbreak would be perfect for a House Hardy vignette. They'd be perfect for that. Sonic, what's up, pal? Whoop whoop. Always good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeet yeet. Dude, this has been a fun show so far. This has been a really fun show so far.
They being the Outbreak of doing the damage Max thinks they are. We'll find out. James Storm may quell those fears, or he may take one for the team. Time will tell. James Storm snaps up a beautiful DDT. Into Lotto Prez. And a quick kick out by Jackson.
We also have to keep in mind that James Storm and Willie Mack, although they're working together as a team, they've also been very successful as single stars in JCW. They have
we're only 2 matches in.
As well, there's always going to be a little bit of competition between two athletes of this caliber.
That is the top prize, of course, currently held by Duke Tough Tony, defending that championship against Aaron Roberts of Memphis Wrestling a little bit later tonight, as Storm and Mack drop the double elbow. There you see the unsettling regeneration of Jackson.
And a tag.
Even slithers in.
I'm not sure who the crowd is directing this chant toward.
Well, I think it's towards Willie Mack, and I'm not sure if Mack is aware if
Dude, this is like the best zombie gimmick I've ever seen done.
is it also rotting off? I don't know.
Look at Willie Mack just trying to beg off.
Yeah, Willie Mack is.
This is
I don't know. They might be.
No.
full steam all the time.
Willie Mack grew up watching Night of the Living Dead in a late movie or something. Oh, well, James Storm gives the people what they want.
Woo woo.
If you're undead, that'll wake you up in a hurry.
Whoa! Taking his whole dang head off is James Storm. The cowboy running roughshod over both members of the Outbreak. Oh, he got distracted.
Yeah, Barnabas was furious on the was paying attention to him, and now the Outbreak come back together.
And just like that, the Outbreak.
Yeah, they found a way to make it work.
Spring into action, incredible double team. These twins operate with.
Okay, they are twins. They just said it on commentary.
Sinister.
Yeah, it's like if zombies suddenly figured out how to learn how to wrestle. Like, now I want to explore more of their characters. Like, okay, there's zombies who know how to wrestle and can, like, strategize and figure stuff out and work together and come up with strategies. Okay, so are they zombies who at least have some sort of cognizant ability?
Storm's fighting his way to his feet. He might be fighting for his life here.
Oh, Lunacy can say that. Oh, nice takedown by Storm, who gets a reprieve.
Yeah, kind of like a Mr. Iguana.
Now look at Barnabas.
Barnabas trying to command charge to rise.
What's Willie doing?
Oh, Willie.
Has his own way of reviving his partner.
Yeah, one of them long necks to James Storm to revive him. The tag. Face your fear, Willie.
I heard that one and another.
Willie Mack running wild.
Yeah, now we got that wide look in the eyes of Willie Mack. Now we have Willie Mack in the zone like we like him best. Unstoppable.
And these matches have kept me entertained. Like, these matches have kept me entertained throughout the entire time.
Jackson
Yeah.
Barnabas has the referee. Berserker's the distraction. Oh no!
A meeting of the minds, so to speak.
Dude, now I'm thinking about it. Remember in Trailer Park Boys, whenever Ricky was like in a coma or passed out, and all of a sudden it's like just smoke weed around him or blow weed smoke on him, and all of a sudden that kicks him out of it.
Stuck on a clothesline. Kick. Wham! Stunner! And Storm announces last call. Back to their winning way.
And Storm and Mac over. Whoop whoop.
Well, you want to talk about future tag team title matches? As far as I'm concerned, Willie Boy James Storm have to be in that conversation.
Oh, absolutely. These two are definitely on the same page here. Back on the winning side of things. Meanwhile, when it comes to Barnabas the Bizarre, I have a feeling he's still going to be arguing for a tag title shot. He does not seem happy with Berserkers here.
Just a moment ago, it was a Storm side on Memphis, Tennessee, and all these proud Lunacy fans, Storm and Pat, back to their winning ways. Barnabas, back to the big top to regroup and to get this Berserkers out of here as a maniac. Speaking of somebody that doesn't listen to Reed, pounding to authority, that would be our women's champion, Big Al, coming up next.
What's wrong with these burger buns? They taste perfectly delicious, but due to a production, their bottoms are slightly curved.
Oh, hang on. Ad skip time.
Next week at Too Tough Country, I take on Hollywood Haley J with her mother, Amazing Maria, in her corner, which basically means it's a handicap match in the building she was trained in. Tonight, they got me going against Memphis Wrestling's own hometown hero, Nick, which means they're trying to stack the odds against me, fuck me over. But you know what? I like it, because every time I beat the odds, I gain more respect. So go ahead and try to fuck me over, because at the end of the day, the result's gonna be the same. Big Al walking out with the JCW Lunacy Women's World Championship.
Yeah, pal.
For one ball. And it is for the JCW Championship. Introducing first. Hailing from the land of your dreams. She is the goddess of the night.
Get me Knicks, pal.
We've seen Big Al invoke several open challenges, face many hometown heroes.
Dude, I could see JCW kind of being like the ECW of the 2020s. I could see that happening.
Yeah, you can hear from that reception. A lot of love on her side.
Because it really does seem like the Juggalos are dead serious about building JCW and making it a national brand.
And you can hear where Big Al's focus is. A week from now, a special 3-hour Lunacy.
Oh, nice, Dan. Guys, make sure to check that out. Whoop, whoop.
Has to defend that title for the final time against Hollywood Haley J in Haley's hometown, the building she was trained in. Al thinks
On Haley, there's going to be an opening there for an upset.
Yeah, that's a very good question. A very good point to ponder. Nix came out with a lot of regalia, a lot of royal type
crown or whatever they call that.
Oh, nice press right into the ground and pound. You're right, Joe. Nyx calls herself the goddess of the night. See a big arm drag there on the champ. Nyx calls herself that because she says wherever she goes, a championship reign is inevitable, and she's got a real shot here tonight.
Now a win by Nyx here throws Lunacy upside down. What would it look like when we got to Too Tough Country in a week? We'll find out, but if nice fisherman suplex locks the fingers for two. If Beta's thought proves true and Big Al is looking past Nyx, anything can happen.
Right now, Big Al's trying to retain control, but Nyx, just got caught. And forehead cracking on the apron.
A Big Al staple. Keep in mind, a week ago, Big Al responsible for the Lunacy retirement. Facing Maria as Al hooks the leg.
2 count only.
It was Al choking out Maria with her wrist tape, and Haley couldn't take watching her mother rendered unconscious. Ran into help, caused a disqualification, and it was exactly what Big Al wanted. Haley to have on her conscience that she was partly responsible for her mother having to retire. Big Al is playing serious head games with everybody, and she's winning big.
Head games.
Delivering a stiff chop to Nyx.
That's a classic Bad Company song right there. Whoop, whoop.
Nyx into her pro wrestling career, trained in Arkansas. She's got a lot of victories under her belt. I don't know. She's used to being in the ring with some of the intensity of Big Al.
That's all well and
Or
good.
Foreigner, sorry, Foreigner.
Started her training when she was 14 years old. She is, there's a cover too. Big Al may be the youngest one on this roster, but she's still a veteran, believe it or not.
Yeah, I mean, a timeline like that, pro wrestling is pretty much all she's ever known. That's what she's fought for. Much like Haley J, who has been around pro wrestling from a very young age, for her entire life. These two have a lot more in common than I think they think. And Nyx, with an opening.
That strike combo by Al. There's that Saito suplex.
Dumps it right on her head.
Yeah, the angle and the torque that Al gets on that drop is what to count only. I mean, it makes you think about All Japan Pro Wrestling. It makes you think about the best to ever do that throw. Big Al's in rarefied air, which hits that Saito.
Nyx survived it, though, and still trying to fight from underneath here.
Whoa, swing and a miss by Al and got caught.
And we'll see if Al's temper gets her in trouble, or could be an assistant. And Nyx firing away. Check this out.
Whoa.
Too much distance. Lariat and a miss. Nyx hits a clothesline of her own. Nyx just was able to counter Alice's top weapon.
Wow, what a spear.
Upset City. Nyx will be women's champion. No. Now, what a story that would be.
Incredible action here in Music City.
Oh, hold on a second.
She's going for her finisher here. It's the pipe dream. No.
Hilarious from Alice Crowley, who's ready for Louisville.
And your winner, and still JCW Women's Champion, Big Al, Alice Crowley.
One way or another, the last time Big Al defends that women's title against Hollywood Haley J is going to be.
Give me Big Al, pal.
The question is, will Haley's homecoming lead to a championship, or will Big Al knock this problem off her back for good?
I mean, week after week, we've seen no matter who steps up to Big Al, it ends the same way with that Big Al lariat. And if she hits that at Too Tough Country, that's it for Haley J's championship dream.
Big Al has not accepted anyone as a challenge thus far. Violet J, Shaggy Tudo, they were unaccepted for much of their wrestling career. And thanks to Sean Oliver, it's documented in this new book.
Yes, these are pajamas with your pet's face printed on.
What, ad break, 1 sec.
Combat. Seen the globe's most fearless and decorated innovators of combat sports grace its canvases. But how many of history's greats have wrestled in every major federation in the world for over 3 decades? WWE, WCW, TNA, ECW, ROH. Forget halls of fame. It's time to honor 2 true heroes of the sport. For the first time ever, the Insane Clown Posse opens up their archives to you, documenting their decades-long journey in pro wrestling. From their days promoting in the backyards of Detroit, to their days on WWE pay-per-view, to the creation of Juggle. Along for the entire ride in this massive, full-color, glossy coffee table book featuring more than 300.
Dude, everybody thinks that Russo went to NWA because it said it on Keeping It 100. And then
Russo, Jeff Jarrett, Todd Gordon, Rob Van Dam, and ICP themselves.
wow, I wonder why when they're talking about hey, let me rewind here.
From their days promoting in the backyards of Detroit, to their days on WWE pay-per-view, to the creation of Juggalo Championship Wrestling. You're along for the entire ride.
39-minute, 5-second mark.
Glossy coffee table book featuring more than 300 rare images. Hear their entire story in wrestling, featuring brand new interviews with Eric Bischoff, Vince Russo, Jeff Jarrett, Todd Gordon, Rob Van Dam, and ICP themselves.
Yeah, why would they? Yeah.
Hundreds of pages.
So he's a featured part of the this new book.
One big ass book. ICP. Unaccepted.
Oh wait, Sean Oliver is the author. Okay, well, then that makes sense. That actually makes more sense then. Okay.
Tonight's next match is a tag team match, and it is scheduled for 1 fall.
Yeah, here's the funny thing. When they talked about it on Keep It at 100, like they brought up the actual quote where he said it was a company that's been around for 25 years and was run by people he's worked with professionally in the business. NWA's been around close to 100 years, and he's never professionally worked with Billy Corgan in wrestling, but he has with ICP in 3 different companies.
Series with JCW Lunacy.
Give me the Disorderlies, pal. I like this gimmick. That's clever. The Disorderlies. 2 pissed off medical assistants. Set with 17 boxes of popcorn.
Hailing from the construction tent at the Dark Carnival, they are your JCW Tag Team Champions, Yabo the Clown and his brother Rob, the Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, I know, for real. We're having actual characters and storylines and... All right, while they're doing intros, I'm going to step outside, do a little smoky tokey, be right back. Whoop, whoop. Whoop whoop.
The disorderlies, we know that was not ticklish, apparently. That's
Yeah, and I also made sure to
but certainly that X factor.
give me the hobo clowns, pal. Whoop whoop. I also made sure to go back and listen to that Patreon August Brona show where he said, yeah, that promotion I was talking to was JCW, and the person I was talking to was Violent J.
That may have been the lead to some of those malpractice lawsuits. Who knows? When it's time to go to bed, you go to bed whether you want to or not. A nice double takedown by Yamo and Rumpo, marching their way to a potential victory.
Everyone in the Lunacy world considers the brothers family, not just with each other, but with all the juggalos in the crowd.
And I know the brothers were very interested, as we were, at the announcement of Vampiro that there'd be a new terror to debut this broadcast of Lunacy. But I don't know, Mark Bate, have you heard anything new since you've been on the air?
I mean, you'd have to imagine that if you're going to bring in this new tag team, you're going to be looking at the tag team champions, and I haven't seen Vampiro, I haven't seen anyone that even resembles what he's been talking about. I don't think he's even here.
Hey, these guys are wearing masks. Maybe we don't know who's on there. Maybe it's them.
I mean, you never know. I don't see Vamp, so who knows? But yeah, that's a great point. I have not noticed anybody in our locker room aside from the reps of Memphis Wrestling that we are accustomed to as totally A or B or really matters.
Well, and Violent J and Too Tough Tony, I mean, they kind of said what I think about thinking is like maybe this was hyped up a little too much by Vamp. I mean, you get excited. It happens.
Come on, brother. Oh, yeah, maybe something happened.
And I did. Well, I do know what happens at the end of the show because our Thursday night HMG family member, El Juggalo, told us what happened on this episode. And it was very much an Attitude Era-esque big swerve cliffhanger. Makes you go, oh shit, I gotta tune in next week.
Well, they might be down a brother in a second because he's getting choked out with that stethoscope.
Yeah, it's a stethoscope, for God's sake.
We're using a stethoscope to choke out people in the corner, pal. I love it. Yeah, this is wrestling being fun. This is fun wrestling.
Keeping everything trapped in the...
And then from the blind side, Rumpo in a bad way, and we're finding out why the disorderlies are wanted throughout the entire state of Tennessee, is from what I understand.
Whoa, trying to go through the legs.
Trying to make his way across, and he does.
Here comes Yabo. Rumpo had a burst of energy when he needed.
Yeah, that is a small ring. That looks like that's probably a 16 by 16 if I had to guess. Yeah, those are not fun to work in. Oh, those are not fun to work in. It's like, okay, instead of 3 steps across the ring, it's 2. At least for me, anyway.
Who are these guys? Let's get him on a mugshot.
Well, there probably already is a mugshot is the issue. That's why they're wearing the mask.
Wait, he turned the mask sideways.
Yeah, you can't see. Oh, no.
Oh, and his buddy just ran into him.
That's why, and this is coming from my experience in working. That's why you usually want to try to get to the show as soon as possible, so that way you can get in the ring, feel your way around it. If it's smaller, kind of get comfortable with it, and just kind of bounce around, roll around in it, hit the ropes, check it out, and kind of get used to it.
And pair them with scientifically crafted.
Yeah, Skip, sorry.
And still, JCW champions, Yabo the Clown and Rufo, the brothers of Construction.
Okay, so we technically got two Kane knockoffs in this show. We got Cocaine, and then we got the Brothers of Funstruction. Or two Kane references.
Still holding on to those titles. We still don't have answers about Vampiro. But this war, this one-night war between Memphis and JCW, that's going to roll on as well throughout the night.
Absolutely. It's about to explode. An all-star. 5-on-5 tag. Hey, and let's hear from Team Memphis.
What's up? It's your boy, the Gift, Ray Sanders.
It's also the babyface beast, Big John Dalton.
And your girl Zaya Wolf.
Second to none, Tim Bosby. The shocker. Plug it in.
All right, now let's cut to the chase. JCW, you got your 5, and we got our best 5. And today, we will prove why we are the best. And we are Memphis Wrestling.
All right, some Memphis locals, okay.
This is a 10-man tag team match. The baby face beast, Big John Dalton. And waving it 2 gigawatts.
Hey, you know, at least they made an entrance theme for this team.
Plug it in. The Shocker. And hailing from Jonesburg, Arkansas, JCW Wolf.
All styles, all
One is a genius and the other's insane. Together they're busting the brain. Jordan Oliver and Alan Bray.
Get me Buster and the Brain, pal.
Odd to see these men representing Lunacy, but my understanding is
What are you gonna do tonight, Brain?
regulars here in JCW.
Beat the shit out of people, Buster.
spot to stay on the roster. Final J says, prove yourself. Fight for JCW. Enter this 10-person tag and hey, twice
I
an
just
hour.
now that you mentioned that, I just now got it, Lab Rat. Shit, yeah, Brain Busters and Pinky and the Brain.
I agree, but if they were fighting for us, I'd love that. This idiot, however.
If all you stupid and shut the fuck up! Ladies and gentlemen, I am, of course, the right-hand man servant to the world's greatest fucking juggalo, James. And it is my privilege, my pleasure, and my honor to introduce to you your reigning Juggalo American Champion. He is your obsession, my Obsession, the Obsession, Caleb Conley.
When Chief says, quote, my obsession.
Yeah, it doesn't help me trust Jordan.
I remember this dude when he was Caleb with a K as like the social media dude for the influence. What was it? Madison Rain and Emma. And then they had the whole angle with them and Inspiration fighting over him.
It's a hell of a rep for JCW.
Absolutely, you're right. If he could beat Great Sasuke, he could do wonders here in this 10-man tag.
She is a second-generation Netflix superstar from the streets. She is the bullshitters batting around Hollywood.
Chewy believes all pets are exceptional, especially when you
Boom, ad break. Sorry, one sec.
Pro Plan.
Toasty, meaty, motsy, and saucy. New toasted pizza sandwiches at Jimmy John's.
Hey, Jimmy John's, if you're going to do pizza sandwiches, get some fucking pepperoni.
You know, Joe, our wrestling team.
Well, Haley J's got the biggest fight of her life a week from now at Too Tough Gun. She her last shot at the Women's Championship as long as Big Al has that title. It's in her hometown. It's in the building she trained at. And we saw Big Al score a hell of a lot of momentum with her win over Nix. And the question is, can Haley J equal that in this 10-person tag team riot?
To be fair, this is actually the very first time I've ever seen Hollywood Haley J in action. She obviously gets her character.
So far, all competitors still in the ring.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see within these teams how those dynamics play out.
You think Memphis Wrestling will let us trade G's?
Hey, Lunacy getting the hot start here. How about that?
There you go. You're on the same page. I like it.
Oh.
Haley J with Zaya Wolf.
A relative rookie, been wrestling for about a year and a half, has Wolf, but she tells me that she once knocked out James Ellsworth in Memphis Wrestling.
She immediately became my favorite person when I heard that.
And here's the
Hey, give me James Ellsworth, pal. Where's that dude been?
See if the electricity can course through these fans in Lunacy, courtesy of the Shocker. I think Haley J may be ready to unplug him.
Come on, don't you want to plug it in, Joe? That's his little hand signal.
Whoa.
It's like scissoring.
Yeah, but I don't think it's anything like scissoring.
It's not like scissoring.
I think it's a lot cooler when he does it too.
Okay.
That was a big time slap, though. And Haley not backing down instead.
Oh, Jordan Oliver got it.
Hey, Jordan Oliver returns the favor.
And notice Haley does not care, male, female, whoever it is. She just wants to beat some ass and send a message to Big Al.
And yeah, she might be seeing the face of Big Al all over the mask of the Shocker. Here comes Alec Price. Oh, what a double stomp.
Tri-City OG, the Northeast.
Oof. That looked nasty, but at least they try to make a camera cut. You said try to edit it in post, but yeah, that's a really tough one to have to edit in post.
These two kids in their mid-20s or so that have the world ahead of them and have tag team chemistry that remind me of some of the greats.
Well, and listen, if they want the tag team title, going up to JCW, the tag division here is too competitive, too deep. You can't just pop in and out when you want to. Jordan and Alec are going to have to put their boots to the ground.
They lost the JCW titles. They've lost their mandatory return match. Contender anytime soon, so you want them back? Join the roster, boys. That's what they've done, and I admire that. Jordan and Alec are not liked by anybody in the locker room. They represent the enemy. They tried to end what we built for 25 years. So for them to stick around here, it shows balls. Good for them.
And clearly, the commissioner sees the value.
Oh, shit, dude. I 100% could easily see that happening. Easily see that happening.
JCW swarming Alec Price in control of the Shocker. Oh, what a snap on that suplex into a cover.
Only Alec, the unhinged one of his
Yeah, I can easily see. Yeah, security telling, oh, just wait. Just wait. That ain't nothing.
Goes off the deep end of a tangent. This guy is always talking shit and not thinking about the consequences at all.
Now, it also isn't the brain.
Yes, that's true. He's very much the buster.
Now I'm reminded of Al's dad joke of getting your asshole bleached gives a new meaning to the term getting a new ringtone.
Shocker, his 20th year as a pro wrestler. Oh. Looked at as a superhero. Conley. I think Caleb might, I don't know, I think Caleb looks at himself as a superhero too, doesn't he? No one else does.
He is the entitled juggalo. He thinks he's the greatest American juggalo. As a result of having that world championship, and he tags in Jeeves of all people.
He's the American territory self-proclaimed champion.
He's gonna get a piece. Oh, it was a piece, all right. The wrong piece. Took down Caleb.
Nice, that's good to hear. Whoop whoop.
The Shocker is feeling it now.
He's charged himself up to those ropes.
All right, I need to grab a couple sodas. Be right back. Yeet yeet.
Wrestling.
Whoop whoop.
He takes the both, I guess, of the newest representatives of JCW, Oliver and Price.
Well, but just like that, Price and Oliver, that tag team cohesion on display.
And Caleb coming in with the exclamation point, stacking them up. That's legal, but whatever. Oliver and Price, the rapid fire they can snap off these double teams. The opponent has no second to recalibrate, no second to think.
Tim Bosby in now, a man with a great amateur wrestling background. Fireman's carry.
Well, he was number one in the state at 220 pounds in Fort Cordova High School. He won the state title. Oh, but you don't get it. The amateur.
Acid kick, but then caught by the Shocker.
Oh, what a pump knee by Price. And big John, the 19-year-old. The one with a huge future. But a back fist takes him down.
Bosby charges in.
I love that technique. The air he got did Bosby on that strike, but watch Wolf. That gory special takes Haley down in her face.
Anytime I see somebody pull off a gory special, it makes me smile. Like I think that's such an underused move. You don't see it. We don't see enough of the gory special, pal.
Now Jeeves here to be full of fallen wrestlers. It's gonna be one-on-one with Zaya.
Whoa!
Okay, I'm cool with Zaya.
Up on the shoulders goes.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Now you say that, I totally see it now. I totally see it now.
Send Jeeves for a whirl.
Oh no!
And the big bang splash. That'll do it. Memphis gets a win.
Dude, and how cool is that for ICP to do right there? They put the Memphis guys over their JCW crew. They put the locals over.
Impressive victory here by Team Memphis on their home turf.
Yeah, you can see the Memphis faithful celebrating with some of their favorites they watch each and every week on Memphis Wrestling.
Yeah, that is cool, and it's also very different because it's like it's different. Like you wouldn't, because now that it puts it in your head, this can now happen.
A great win for these promising young athletes as the sun sets in music.
So if they ever do something like this again,
Big main event
you
coming up.
it kind of creates a little bit more anticipation because you saw it happen, so you know it can happen again.
And we also want to tell you that regardless of
Yep, Matt Cardona.
main event, we know we are headed to Too Tough Country in a week. It's a special 3
Oh, Matt Cardona against Too Tough Tony. Oh.
is waiting. He's been a belt collector all around the world. Also, you just saw Hollywood Haley J did not get a victory, but she's got one more chance at Big Al for that women's championship coming up in her hometown, the building where she trained in as well. And Ricky Morton is back to defend the King of the Battle Royal Championship. It's all next week on a supersized Too Tough Country edition of Lunacy. And for any late breaking news there, Mark, we invite everybody to watch and follow along on social media.
Regardless of your favorite social media platform, follow Facebook, TikTok.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yes, I think, yeah, because that Too Tough Country, if the timelines are lining up, that's probably the show he's at right now. Or that's the show he went out to go out for.
Merchandise. You're going to find it all at psychopathicvault.com, shop.insaneclownposse.com. There's limited items, exclusive items. It's all there.
Too Tough Tony has taken on them all, but he's got a big challenge that is Memphis, Florida.
And you know what? This was kind of cool about this. Like I say, it's from a personal perspective. I've shared locker rooms and interacted with Too Tough Tony before. At least from those interactions and my experiences with him, cool dude. Super cool, fun-loving dude. Not one of the malicious types, just a guy who's there to have fun and have a good time and put on a good show. And have fun with the homies and have fun with the boys. Yeet, yeet.
And it is for the JCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first.
It's now time for the main event.
Weighing in at 420 pounds from the Dirty Bear, Dyersburg, Tennessee. He is the baddest motherfucker walking both sides of the Mississippi. He is Aaron Roberts.
Well, I think Yabo has a right to feel that way when you think about the fact that this 6'4", 420-pound man.
Gonna pack another bowl so that once Lunacy is over, I'm gonna smoke that.
A man who up until recently was a WWE ID prospect, but he's got a lot to prove to a lot of people that may have criticized him.
And weighing in at 240 liters of vodka, he is Louisville's town drunk.
240, weighing in at 240 liters of vodka. Me in 10 years.
And that response really tells you all you need to know about how beloved Too Tough Tony is. JCW Hall of Famer. But at the same time, in a match like this, when's the last time we saw Tony be the little guy in the match?
Yeah, you're right. 6'4", 420 pounds on Aaron Roberts. That is one big dude. Also, here at an NBA halftime show at the FedEx Forum, Aaron Roberts wrestled Matt Hardy.
Well, that tells me that Roberts is comfortable in a big fight situation. It shows me he's not going to be intimidated by being surrounded by these Lunacy fans. The Too Tough Tony is sharing his pre-match She will.
Oh, hang on. Ad skip shit.
Welcome to the Running Man.
And
Get me running, man, pal.
Tony comes back home, building in a week without the title.
Around the ring is Too Tough Tony. Meanwhile, every time we come back to the ring, Tony the opponent is in there still talking.
Too Tough Tony's, he's like reverse Sandman. Instead of drinking it himself, he gives it to everybody in the crowd. He's like just pouring shots at every end. Like, all right, here, you get a shot. You get a shot. You get a shot. Everybody gets a shot. Dude, is he gonna go through that? Is he gonna go through that entire bottle before he gets in the ring, just pouring it in people's mouths in the crowd? Dude, it looks like he might. That bottle's close to being empty. Sharing is caring, pal. Hey, to be fair, like, yeah, that's somebody's willing to share and give out like that. Yeah, that's somebody you want to be a buddy with. That's somebody you want to be bros with. Oh, I forget he's got two.
The love these people show Too Tough Tony and the love he gives right back. But Aaron Roberts is no stranger to championships. He's the only
Right, exactly. Like he sees people who like, hey, look, hey, pour me some. He's got a holster. Dude, if John Dunsworth were still alive, come on, man, how great would that be? If if they had ran a show in Canada, Nova Scotia specifically, Too Tough Tony was special manager James Leahy.
see the potential in him, see the future in him. Roberts can live up to that potential tonight and shove it down the throat of anybody that didn't believe in him.
There aren't many 11-year-olds training for pro wrestling in the United States. We should mention it's because Roberts is third generation, grew up within pro wrestling, and he's starting to disrobe, I guess. Okay. Oh, bringing a strap down. It's not a Monday night.
The pants are coming off, boys.
We are, and I think this is Aaron Roberts' way of daring Too Tough Tony, saying, give me your best shot. I'm not going to cover up. There's going to be no clothing in the way.
Well, I don't know. Is Tony going to take off his jersey? Is that what he's for? I don't know that that's the move.
I don't think that's what Tony was commenting on. No, he saw something bounce on the anatomy of this.
Oh, I see. Well, it's wrong to comment on people's bodies. You can get canceled that way.
So Tony, it would put some pain on the body of Aaron Roberts, no matter how it looks. What matters is getting how it feels when Tony's done with it.
Listen, that was smart strategy for Tony. I thought to try to break down Roberts because he is going to get a better idea of what it might take to pick him apart. And there, a little bit of agility out of Tony.
And while Roberts,
Dude, I'm sorry. Just seeing the chops that did actually trigger a specific memory for me, and I'm gonna share it right here. There was one time the promotion was, I don't know if they still run, but it was Strictly Insane Pro Wrestling. I want to say this was like 2013, 2014 when the show took place. One of their things was every show they would have open with a battle royal. And there was one where I was in, and Too Tough Tony was in it. And then something happened where like somebody did something to me where like all of a sudden I'm on the on the second rope, like selling like this. Next thing I know, Tony comes up behind me. He says, Sorry, brother. Tense up. And I just feel this big, just huge chop on my back. Like,
Those counting are up to 16. Tony! His variation of the Pele kick. And Roberts never saw it coming.
Roberts rolling to the outside, trying to get some distance from Tony.
Yeah, Roberts calls himself the problem. I think Too Tough Tony maybe call himself the solution to the problem after this.
See the Lunacy fans take a step back when Aaron Roberts comes near. That's smart.
Oh!
And that's going to be painful from anybody, but with hands the size of Tony's, good God.
I don't even want to think about that.
It's hard to reach your goals when your teams are pulled in too many directions. With the sauna.
Oh! Roberts back.
Roberts didn't come here to be embarrassed. Or to be a laughing stock, and Tony lands spine first. There's no give on the edge of that ring.
And I said it before, but I mean, we don't usually see Tony tossed around like that.
Yeah, the challenger made it look scoop up Too Tough Tony. Has the champ where he wants him now. Oh, standing splash.
Count only, but yeah, Roberts is so great at using his weight as a weapon and weaponizing that size. And when Roberts gets a hold of you, good luck getting out because this man can absolutely smother one.
They're telling Too Tough Tony
it's been a decent main event so far. I mean, both guys are understand their limitations, are working well within them.
One, but wasn't aware of how much it fight back.
And now using the rope for extra leverage, choking out Tony.
You can see Tony just spitting things up out there. And again, you know, to be choked is one thing. Now, 420 pounds leaning on your back, and you have nowhere to go, nowhere to breathe. I mean, that's just, the lights go out quick.
Oh, another big chop.
Lunacy crowd with some rather disrespectful taunts of the challenger now.
In Memphis, Tennessee, Robert's geographic home, but this is Lunacy. This is JCW territory. Keep in mind of that. So you're going to see the crowd letting how things go.
Whoa, scooping up Tony and dropping him to the canvas.
Making it look easy. And now, instead of Tony, it is Aaron Roberts who is climbing the ropes here.
That's kept it methodical. He's kept Tony in his clutches. He's wrestled the match he wants. But Tony has a way to redirect and reassert that very few do.
And now Aaron Roberts, unfortunately, is in position where Tony has a history of doing a lot of damage, Joe.
Dude, I'm seriously impressed with how well Tony can still go at his age, and in his let's just say the way he looks right now. I'm very shocked and impressed. But I think but watching this match he's definitely a case of knowing how to work smart.
Every man has their limit. Every man has their limit. Tony, you can tear every muscle in your back even if you do pull off that suplex.
Oh,
oh my God.
Going for a fireman's carry instead. Again, 6'4", 420 pounds of Aaron Roberts.
Roberts able to escape.
Yeah.
The weight's just too much.
That's the advantage of Roberts' weight, that mass.
Like that whole spot with his back giving out, trying to do the fireman's carry.
Back on to the offensive. It's what Roberts wants. He wants people to exert their.
And then building to actually getting it. However, I wish you get. However, here's the problem. He's not selling the here. Yeah, now he's going right back to the bottom, which I gotta believe there's running short on time, and that's why he's doing it. Otherwise, like, it would make more sense to sell the back after hitting that Death Valley Driver Samoan drop.
Yeah, only one way left to go.
Oh, Meteor! Oh, he's on fire!
JCW's on fire. Memphis Wrestling.
Okay, I kind of hope that this spot, that finish, ends up on this coming the next Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Head just as like a rib, just as a rib. That would be so funny. Flaming fist for the finish.
Memphis Wrestling, hell of a fight. The JCW's best, but there's just no countering a meteorite.
All right, that's the main event over. But wait, we still got like 5-6 minutes left.
Well, that was Tony's music, but I don't know what this is.
Oh, he's here.
He's here.
Vampiro's here.
Give me Vampiro, pal.
Chewy believes all pets are exceptional.
Whoop, ad break, 1 sec.
Purina Pro Plan with groundbreaking nutrition.
Grip, stability, precision. That's
Vampiro! 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 Don't make me get my boy Dr. Death, my boy Dr. Death. 4-time All-American, Oklahoma State.
Congratulations. Once again, hey, but listen, I know you and that other motherfucker right there and that other motherfucker on the bus are talking shit. I fucking told you. I told you and I told you and I told everybody that tonight my new team is going to debut right here, right fucking now. I'm coming from another part of the world. I've never missed a show.
I'm gonna hit pause right here real quick, because this is actually where this whole storyline stems from. You guys remember that thing where Madman Pondo and Mickey Knuckles were involved in a thing where a dude got set on fire in a Juggalo Championship wrestling ring, and Violent J happened to not be there that night. And Russo was talking about how he talked with Violent J about this, and how Violent J was like, yeah, I was not there that night. I was pissed off about it, and I fired Madman Pondo and Mickey Knuckles after this. Welp, that's what makes this important.
And I want you to meet my new tag team right now. Check this shit out.
All right, let's see what it is here.
What we got?
We are at the 1 hour, 19 minute, and 25 second mark.
Hey, wait. Hold on.
What's this? From behind Tony. Tony, I see it.
They're not coming from the entrance. They came from out the crowd.
Oh, Vampiro just distracted Tony, and he just got clocked from behind.
It's a mugging in Music City here on Lunacy. Who is that?
I have no idea, but Vampiro's triplex of terror has come to Lunacy. Tony's hurt.
Why would Vampiro do that to Tony?
Vampiro's been happy to be back.
And mask off, it's Madman Pondo. And Mickey Knuckles.
Tony, you pay fucking attention. You got something to say to him? Do you got something you want to say to him? I hear you say, fuck Mickey, fuck Pondo, but that's why we're here today. Because this company told the three of us, fuck you. So now it's our turn.
So now basically we kind of have like a takeover angle, like an invasion being led by Vampiro with Madman Pondo and Mickey Knuckles. Whoop whoop. Vampiro. Vampiro.
Fuck Violent J. And the best one, the one closest to my heart. Fuck each and every one of you. Violent J. For 26 motherfucking years, my shit has suffered because of you, me, letting you ride my fucking coattails all over the world. I am the one who took the JCW belt.
Points, lab rat, points.
Another destiny, another level of consciousness, you dumb motherfucker. I have burned people alive since the day I was fucking born. And you're gonna fucking fire them, your loyal soldiers, since day fucking one, because your goddamn ego and attitude can't fucking handle more heat than you can take. Get the fuck out of the kitchen, fat man. Vampiro's taking over this motherfucker. I said so. Pay attention. You ain't shit, bitch.
Okay, you look at the beginning with the whole thing with the investors, and then you watch this finale. Dude, this absolutely smells like. Dude, the storyline set up right here, where like basically Russo's going to be the guy to come in to help ICP. I think anyway, based on the beginning and ending, I think that's what's being set up here. But then Swerve, bro, he's going to end up turning heel and join Vampiro.
No, we need somebody out here. We need somebody.
Thank God for the brothers. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about what could have happened if the brothers weren't watching in the back. Nicky Tondo and Vampiro. The dangers they could cause with fire, the reckless abandon. And Vampiro has brought them back to JCW after they were fired for risking all of our health.
All right, dude. Yeah, that is like, come on. That's how you do is cliffhanger Swerve, pal. Whoop whoop. All right, that's going to be it for Lunacy. We're going to go to Lucha Underground, DailyMotion.com, Wolf Vision Wrestling, Season 1, Episode 31. We're going to take a quick little break here. Let you guys get caught up. I'm going to step outside, do a little smoky token, and be right back. Whoop whoop. All right, and we are back. I got to take care of something here real quick. Yo, what's up, Nelso? We are on episode 31. Yeah, there's a lot of good talent on JCW after seeing tonight. Yeah, hopefully we see some good shit. All right, yeah, we are on. All righty, so dailymotion.com, Wolf Vision Wrestling Channel, Lucha Underground, Season 1, Episode 31. Usual countdown. 3, 2, 1, play, hit, and play on play. In 3, 2, 1, play.
La raza en México, they found out about Blue Demon. What the? They're coming, Vito. I want Black Lotus on a silver platter. What does that cost me? Round-the-clock protection from Mexico. What do you want her? I have a spot for her right across from my brother.
Drago, for this unique opportunity, I'm gonna give you a shot against Prince Puma for the Lucha Underground Championship. There is one little catch. If you don't win, you will be banned from my temple forever.
There's Hernandez, the #1 contender. Friends of Conan. Oh! Finish him! He's got to fight for his life, man. He's got to. This could be it for him. Shoulders down. 2. No! Would it be the best? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lucha Underground. We thank you so much for joining us. A big shout out to Los Royobats, our musical guest tonight, rocking the temple here. I just wanted to take a quick second to apologize to you, to apologize to everybody at home. What happened last week, it should have never been that way. I've got no business getting my emotions personally involved. I should have never jumped in the ring. I just wanted to say I'm really sorry about that. I'm a broadcaster, and that's where it's got to be. Based on what happened, Sexy Star is out of action, but only for a couple of weeks, as opposed to a couple of months. And professionally, we have to move on. But personally, man, I want to commend you for doing the right thing. Thank you very much. But Matt, the show's not about me. Sometimes you got to do what's right. You know. Fair enough.
Thank you. 8 weeks from now will be an event so big that no one will ever forget. That spectacle, which is the grandchild of me, a man of class and grandeur, will be forever known as Ultima Lucha. Ultima Lucha will be a yearly event when we will feature the biggest fights and the most amazing matches. But what will be the main event? Well, the answer to that question begins tonight. Because tonight, we're going to determine the competitor that is going to fight for the Lucha Underground Championship at Ultima Lucha. I want the best fighters for my big event. So I require a challenger that has taken the mantle before. Someone that has come close. So I invited all the competitors that have competed with Prince Puma for the Lucha Underground Championship. And those men are Hernandez, Cage, and Phoenix. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Mil Muertes sent Phoenix to an early grave, so I guess it will be a three-way match, with the winner of that match having another chance at the title in the biggest night of Lucha Underground, Ultima Lucha. We couldn't have such a big event without one of the most famous luchadores in the world, a man that was here in the very first round, the one, the only, El Último Emperador Azteca, Blue Demon Jr.
Oh, wow. Talk about a big return. Mario's announcement of Ultima Lucha, a lifetime career of legend and lore. This man, Blue Demon, it is...
Give me Blue Demon Jr., pal. Whoop, whoop, former NWA champion.
Welcome back. I knew Ultima Lucha would be right up your alley because you like big events where big paydays, But if I have organized a match for you tonight.
Plus, I'm sure he's going to be happy to work with James Storm again.
Lucha Underground history, the first edition of Lucha Underground. This condition cardboard back, we learned about the families, the histories, the traditions, the fathers and the sons, leaving a lasting legacy forever in Lucha Libre. It was in family and the Blue Demon family. Man, please expound on that. Man, I said it before and I'm going to say it again, Matt. Thank you for asking. This goes back generations. Can you imagine these two kids growing up in the ring, getting face to face?
Get me a referee, because these two match right now. But unlike the first match that you two fought, this time anything goes.
Anything goes, pal.
But here we go. You were going to educate us. Now's the time. This is a hockey fight. These two kids grew up together, watching their dads, watching their fathers, grandfathers, uncles, aunts, everybody in the ring fighting. And here we are in 2015.
I just thought of something. We're getting a triple dose of Vampiro tonight.
Not even in ring gear, but not one to shy away from a fight. Of course, Chavo Guerrero, 20-year career from the legendary family. Names like Chavo Sr., Hector, Mondo, Gory, Eddie, even Eddie's daughter, Shaw Guerrero, the entire Guerrero family, synonymous with Lucha Libre. Bro, this is a setup, no doubt about it. Dario said anything goes. Normally that plays the Chavo's wheel, but look at Demon on the fly. Wow, Chavo out of the way. And there you go. Demon wise to the ring wars, knows that the crew are lurking about, and Chavo takes advantage. There is only two members of the crew out there, but they look more vicious than ever. Cisco and Cortez seem almost inspired, re-galvanized with Chavo at the helm. Maybe that's what they to that point. Oh yeah. You know, some of the words Dario used to describe Ultima Lucha, the biggest fights, the most amazing matches. You can only imagine what Dario has in store over the next 8 weeks. Unless Blue Demon fires up, it does not look like he's going to make it to Ultima Lucha. Has the kendo stick. Man, I like this. I hope the Chavo beats his ass. I don't like Blue Demon at all, man. You give us such great history. Maybe we can have a new series on El Rey, Lucha Origins, hosted by Vampiro, drawn by Alex Ross. The best thing you can do is stay down and cover up. What Chavo Guerrero is doing to a Lucha Libre legend has earned Chavo a black mark in the Lucha community. And now the crew absolutely disrespecting the legend, the name, and the mask of Blue Demon. Yeah, excuse me. Dario said anything goes. And why do you always insist that Blue Demon is the only legend? Don't forget that Chavo Guerrero is just as much entitled to that word. I get it, but legend doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have others do your dirty work. Well, hey man, double stomp into the DDT. Laid out, Blue Demon. Good.
You've got a long to-do list.
Ah, damn. Ad skip or ad break.
And top-rated shoppers will deliver groceries right.
Damn, that's loud.
Ten out of 10 friends say you have to go to that new place, which you have zero time for. 10 out of 10 friends.
Oh, 3 of them. Sorry, guys.
Place. Zero time for it.
Quick win for Chavo. Damn. Like, real quick win for Chavo.
That Blue Demon does not make it to Ultima Lucha or ever returns to Lucha Underground again.
I'm sorry, but business is business.
Betrayed El Dragon Azteca. He will make sure Mexico finds you.
After what I did to Blue Demon Jr., Mexico won't have the balls to ever come after me again. Oh, and I hope you enjoy your feud.
Sorry about that, guys. My bad. Oh, nice, Lab Rat. Yes, enjoy that drink. Whoop, whoop.
But you will have to leave your mask behind. Deal?
Mask versus title match. Whoop, whoop.
Lucha is a trio tag team match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Katrina, the Disciples of Death.
When we first saw these minions of Katrina get involved in
Get me the Disciples of Death, pal. D.O.D.
by the sultry, dark, mysterious, and captivating Katrina. The lights are kind of going on and off. There's some weird.
Have we said before how much Brian Cage is a lucky man?
And El Sinestro de la Muerte make up the Disciples of Death. And if Sinestro has a power ring, then I don't know what else to say. This is the first time that I have noticed that anybody so obscure has come into the temple and has actually affected the electricity in the building. It's obvious that Katrina, these disciples, the energy that Katrina has in her hand, that rubble stone, seems to control the forces of mortality. In this case, death. It's almost as if these soulless, lifeless beings, entities, come alive at Katrina's behest.
And their opponents, the team of Bengala, Mascarita Sagrada, and Pimpinela Escarlata.
And then the Discovery check both boxes and swipe left gets the party back in town. Drinks a hit. Yeah, this is the first time we're seeing Pimpy and Mascarita back in action here since they were taken out by
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen some of these characters.
Not only can Bengala wrestle, he's a really cool cat too. Well, with the white tiger, I guess that makes Pimpy and Mascarita Siegfried. That'll just be sad. Pimpinella Escalante bringing the carnival, the party, back to the temple, the liver of the free.
This actually was a good spot to do a Siegfried and Roy reference. And didn't we see Pimpy and Mascarada during Triple Mania just a few months ago? If I remember correctly. I know we saw Pimpinella because they did that spot with that spot with Otis and that during the that Royal Rumble type match.
Pimpinella enjoying success in his return here to Lucha Underground. It's been all Pimpinella thus far. Yeah, well, I think everybody's starting to forget that as soon as you have somebody called Disciples of Death. What the hell? Tag made is out. see if he can earn his stripes here, because I heard he's a perfect competitor.
The pick of the litter. Your turn. Asked him how he was feeling. He said he was feeling feline.
I hope he has more than 9 lives.
All right, we're done. Standing side headlock now. Bengala pushed it to the ropes. Off and running now. Great handspring. Knocks one of the disciples off. Ooh. I think that was Trece. That's up for the... I think that's Trece and Sinestro de la Muerte. Double whip in now. Bengala showing the style that is absolutely welcome here in Lucha Underground. He's going to trick.
They kind of look more organized than I thought they would.
Whoa, nice moonsault there, double by Bengala. Oh.
They did a really good job of showcasing the minis in Lucha Underground. Like we just saw Bengala hold off two dudes bigger than him for a granted a second there. Now he's already on a comeback. Like, dude, like they're making this dude look like $1 million. And the crowd's all into it, which is nice. Whoop whoop.
You've got a long to-do list. Thankfully, you
Oh,
have DoorDash. And top
damn,
rated
that's a loud ad.
groceries
Shit,
right to your
sorry.
doors if you pick them all. 10 out of 10
Sorry,
friends say
let me get through
you
these
have to
real
go to
quick.
bed
Sorry.
which you have 0 time for. 10 out of 10 friends say
Yeah,
you
3 of the
have to go to
same
bed
ad.
place, which you have 0 time for.
They put up with it. They went with the comedy. They went with all this that was coming in this match, and they turned it around.
Yeah, exactly. They find creative ways to make everyone equal. We gotta, but I think that's why it worked. Why this could work with somebody like Robert Rodriguez, because he's a dude creative enough to make something like that work. Or at the very, and also hire people. I said a Hollywood there, and hire people who are just as, if not more creative than him, to come and help to make it better.
Notice that the disciples of death don't go for covers. They constantly go to try to inflict pain.
This has just become like a massacre. But I wouldn't worry about it because, like, he's endangered, isn't he?
He is in danger, yes.
No, endangered.
Push the top of the head up and press the neck there. Oscarito Sagrada sent in.
He's the only guy I know that has to take 753 steps to get across the ring.
Oscarita still fighting from the electric chair position. Victory roll, Oscarita, no! Hit me with the assist!
That was pretty cool. Smacked him right in the mush.
Bengala like a caged tiger now. Ooh. On here, disciples working together. Nicely done.
Hey. They pulled that out of the depths of hell. I'm feeling that little darkness.
to steal a kiss or two, but Katrina Gold has stolen a bit of Pimpinella's soul with that lick of death.
That was like weird.
Oh, dude, Lab Rat. I remember, dude, I'll never ever forget when that first aired. That was actually a promotional thing that Cartoon Network did when they acquired the right, like the syndication rights for the old Scooby-Doo's cartoons. And the way they promoted it was because that was right around when Blair Witch was hot, like right when that started happening. So that was how they promoted it. And which then led up to a big like Scooby-Doo marathon. But yeah, that was such great stuff. What about Spooky Space Kook? We're looking into that.
Please, Johnny, have a seat. I want to know why I'm not in the #1 contenders match tonight. If anyone deserves a shot at the champion at Ultima Lucha, it's me.
No, you don't understand. I expect you to be champion at Ultima Lucha. Now, please, have a seat. When I said that I wanted us to have a new start, Johnny, I meant it. I'm not one to hold grudges. So you gave me a black eye. Who cares? I look great in sunglasses. And when I tried to destroy you, it was simply business. But you refused to be destroyed. And I respect that. It wasn't until
Yes. Yep. Like, dude, that was like something. Like that was
You are truly the future of Lucha Underground.
like that actually kind of.
Which is why
That was very creative for that time. It's like, okay, like where is this story going? I'm interested. I know it's a spoof. I know it's a gimmick, but okay, where is this going? I'm interested.
I know. I'm better. Wow. I'm gonna let you prove that to the world this week. In a concept never seen before.
Yeah, and then it was just, a thing for the 30th anniversary, and Cartoon Network start beginning to air in syndication.
Gets the most pinfalls and submissions by the end of the night will be the Lucha Underground champion. Dario, you just might be the best I've ever had. To new beginnings. And a new champion.
The following lucha is a four-way match scheduled for one fall. And the winner will be the #1 contender at Ultima Lucha. Introducing first from the...
All right, deal being made between Johnny Mundo and Dario Cueto, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's a way to keep the audience hooked. Like, okay, where is this going? Like a little side story. That's something network should be utilizing. Like, for example, if you have a new show coming to your network, that's a good way to build hype for it. Like, basically, like, remember back in the day when you had vignettes to get hype a new wrestler's debut? That's how same concept. Give me King Cuerno, pal, and shout out to him, dude. He stood his ground and got his way. So, hey, man. Hey, man, nice shot, bullseye. Whoop whoop. He truly is the master of the hunt. Yeet, yeet. Oh, give me Hernandez, pal.
Very suspicious to this day with his relationship with Conan. And let me tell you something about Cuerno. You said he's analytical. I say he's spiritual, and he's also the one who follows some type of discipline, some ritual that hasn't changed
Yup.
since day one.
Exactly.
He's on a path, and he knows exactly what he's doing.
And finally, making his return to Lucha Underground, from el inframundo, Drago.
I think the King of Pops is keeping that card up his sleeve for now. In my opinion. With what's why Santos isn't back on TV yet. I think the King of Pops is keeping that card on reserve. Whoop, whoop. And honestly, to be fair, if you had a long-term storyline in mind, okay, we're going to bring him back here because this is where it's going to mean the most. Okay, I'm cool with that holding off, but I highly doubt they have that long-term foresight and planning put into that. We are currently at the 30, let's say 30-minute mark. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Ad break. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. We had an ad break as soon as I said that. All right, we're back. All right, we're at the 30-minute and 10-second mark.
Now they fight for one more chance, this time at Ultima Lucha. This is just intense beyond belief. Here we go. Drago, Cage, Hernandez, and Cuerno. Cage and Hernandez will have the strength advantage, whereas Drago and Cuerno are going to have the speed as well as the agility advantage. Let's break this down. I don't know about that. That was pretty agile, just going on the top rope. But here we go. This match is going to move at two entirely different paces. The pace of Cage and Hernandez and the pace of Drago and Cuerno. Well, I think it's the pace of pain and the pace of fury. Cage and Hernandez, there's just no love lost there. Maybe we should take the ring out of the way so they have more room to fight. Cover here, and of course, we've been talking about Lucha Origins all night long. Drago and some of the original luchadors here at Lucha Underground, and Cuerno, to his credit, has been at the top of the heap since day one. No doubt about it. This is an original rivalry. But something has happened to Drago. Maybe he's had to go deeper into this thing where he's doing this mystical association with dragons, because look at his skin. He's kind of like getting scalier. Weird.
What if Santos did a thing where he kind of goes back to AAA and he does an angle with and does something with Dominic over the Mega Championship?
Here. While all this is going on, you have to believe that somewhere Conan and Prince Puma are watching and studying, because one of these four men will be Prince Puma's opponent, provided Puma remains champion come Ultima Lucha.
Because honestly, you know what? Like, let's just say, like, the whole that whole faction could use a little shot in the arm. Turn him babyface. Turn him babyface. And do something creative with him. with them in AAA. Do crossover stuff with them. With yeah. I mean, I don't have any specific ideas in mind off the top of my head at the moment, but
he is a machine. Forget about it. We'll see Cuerno and Cage most likely working well together. They've tag teamed before, but it's every man for himself in this. Man, that is the third time that Cage has just stormed Drago like a rag. He is so strong, it's unbelievable. Well, wow. The thirst for being champion. All four of these men have tasted championship opportunity, but no bigger. Did you see that stare down there? A little bit of friction. Something's kind of turning here. Because don't forget, these guys were on the same team there for a bit. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's interesting to see that tensions are discreetly building. Straight over, tension it is. Cuerno now and Cage. We've seen this from them before. Cover here. Drago senses the urgency of Cuerno, almost with a sixth sense.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Aunt Manzana? Whoop whoop. Anthony, thank you, much love. Thank you for joining us. Always glad to have you here. Whoop whoop. Hope you're having a great Sunday night. Yeet yeet. We're just here hanging and chilling. We just got done watching the latest episode of JCW Lunacy. What a cliffhanger and swerve to go off the air with tonight.
These two are, something's going to happen. I don't know if Cuerno was thinking about this. He was going to have to actually go toe-to-toe with Cage tonight. These two work together to get the other two out. Now it looks like Cage and Cuerno are setting up to go at it with one another. But
I have no idea about that. I do not know. I'm sorry. Oh, Steve. Okay, Stevenson brothers. That could be something, with like. I mean, there's something they could do there, but I'm hoping that at least it's MVP being in charge of creative of that. Yeah, if you're talking about who I think you're talking about, then yeah, you could have something there. Oh, Bobby and Shelton going singles? Yeah. Yeah, Bobby should have always been going singles. I mean, that dude's... I'll put it to you this way. Whenever I think of Bobby, I go back to when I first saw him when he debuted, and I'm like, this dude's money. Like, okay, when's this guy becoming the guy? That was my first thoughts when I saw him. It's a matter of time when he becomes the guy. So yeah, he absolutely should be going after the AEW World Title. Shelton, I could definitely see him going after Okada. He should be going after Okada. That'd be... Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah, sorry, I read the question originally wrong. I apologize. Yeah, and the Stevenson brothers is the tag team. Yes, I'm with that.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Here we go. Cuerno ducks. Right hand block by Cage. Big forearm now. Cage picks Cuerno up. Cuerno slips the slam, pushes Cage, goes for the kick. Cage blocks. Cage goes for the discus clothesline. Cuerno still too quick. Pass by there. These two know each other so well. Drago interrupts. Drago just is like, he knows. By Drago.
Oh, danger, danger, danger. Perfect setup. Cage rolls off. Cuerno takes advantage. I can't figure it out yet. I don't know if these guys are kind of like, are we friends or are we foes? Gut wrench. Oh, nicely done by Hernandez. Are we victims? Good God. And if you're a strategist, of course, you're breaking down which of these four would have the best chance against Puma. And honestly, any four could have the title in their hands come the end of Ultima Lucha. Yeah. You know what? Why doesn't anybody go for the cover? These luchadors realize that every time they go for a cover, they give up their back. And any wrestler will tell you, you don't want to give up your back. Hey, forget about it, man.
Man, Brian Cage should be—he's a dude who should be so much more than he is right now.
We've seen this how many times? The flexible infierno. The Cuerno noticing kill shot, sending a message. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get me Swerve, pal.
You've got a long to-do list. And top-rated shoppers.
Sorry, ad break again. My apologies.
You've got a long to-do list.
It's the wrestling style, it's the strength, it's what you can do, but it also matters what you have between your ears. Sometimes a smart, crafty competitor can win, and you know who really wins? Listen, it's the believers here.
Yeah, and to be fair, he did do it to himself. He did it to himself. Yeah, that was kind of self-sabotage to kind of. Well, I can't really say why he did it, but yeah, like agreeing to go through with that, nah, brah, nah. And winner is Drago. Damn, pal. And he keeps his mask. Whoop, whoop, I think. Yeah, agreed. Now we going 50-40. Anyone wants more than him. 100%. Keeping it a buck. Whoop, whoop. All right, here's the extra scene.
Mistake not putting Mil Muertes in that match.
You mean has never faced Puma for the title?
And we got Katrina confronting Dario Cueto.
Prince Puma is still champion. Mil Muertes destroys everything that gets in his way. So tell me, why are you in his way? Every man, mortal or immortal, craves power. So why are you in his way? I'm not.
Oh yeah, she looking very nice in here, pal. Whoop whoop.
Wise choice. Even the monster you hide in that cell is no match for Mil Muertes.
Okay, so apparently Mil Muertes is supposed to be better than this dude that we just saw. We've seen kill somebody on camera. All right, that's the end of episode 31. Still on Daily Motion, still on Wolf Vision Wrestling Channel. Going to season 1, episode 32. Whoop whoop.
You've got a long to-do list. Thankfully, you have DoorDash.
Oh, and ad skip, unfortunately. All right, and we are now live, yeet yeet, at the 10-second mark.
I think I deserve.
From becoming #1 contender for the Lucha Underground title. What the hell is Johnny Mundo doing here? Oh! Holy cow! Hernandez has just become #1 contender.
I want to see this new Johnny unleash on Prince Puma. What do you have in mind? Prince Puma.
And now see the recap of Johnny Mundo and things he's done since he to turn heel and what's led up and everything after that. Yeah, give me some of that Katrina, pal. Whoop whoop. Make sure she signs an NDA first, pal. Gummy time. Whoop whoop. Because we will keep the party going after this last episode of Lucha Underground for tonight. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon. Whoop whoop. And of course, we'll run down the rest of the Hami Media Group schedule for this week. Yeet yeet. Oh, we're starting off with the with the title match. Damn, pal.
And his opponent, he is the Lucha Underground champion,
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we bring you a wrestling fan's dream. Who else can do what we're about to do tonight? One match, two of the greatest luchadors on the face of God's green earth. Whoever has the most pinfalls or submissions by the time we go off the air will be the Lucha Underground champion. With Ultimate Lucha just around the corner, this match is huge. This match is beyond huge. I don't even know what to do, man. I wouldn't know what to do. How do you prepare for something like this? It's a beating for a whole hour. That's crazy. Here we go. Lucha Underground history, you'll remember that 32 weeks ago, these two luchadors stood in this very ring.
Oh, it's an Iron Man match. Oh, this match is the whole damn show. Damn, okay. Like, wait a minute. We're having an Iron Man. I'm looking through the, just skimming through the. Yeah, this match is the whole show, pretty much.
Here in the temple, concentrating on one thing and one thing only, the Lucha Underground title. Well, we're just starting to light up by disagreeing. I told you from day one, Johnny Mundo was two-faced and that he was selfish and he had an attitude and an agenda. And it just goes to show that I called it like it is. And here we are seeing the fruits of my endeavors of paying attention. Drop to hold there, of course, Johnny Mundo, an excellent, excellent mat-based grappler. But a lot of fans were turned off when Johnny Mundo threw Alberto El Patron's face through Dario Cueto's office window. It was then and there that the temple realized that Johnny Mundo is out for one person, and that person is Johnny Mundo.
Let me tell you something right now, Matt. That is one of the only moments. I got a few of them, but that's one of the ones that I have on my replay button on my iPhone that I watch constantly as putting his face through that window. I love Johnny Mundo for that.
Nice takedown here. Every single cover, every single submission hold carries so much weight. But these two
Yeah, for like a long match. This is a good beginning for a long match. They're taking their time. They're not trying to do themselves.
watching and waiting in his lair. Drago will face the winner of this match for the Lucha Underground title at Ultima Lucha. But before we get there, we must complete this historic night. The fans just want to see rock and roll.
And I say this as a dude who, despite all the cardio work I did, there were times I blew myself up too early, and I would be maybe about 2 minutes in. My head is underneath the ring apron, puking underneath the ring.
Conan has instilled a great fighting spirit in this champion, whether it be hometown or miles away from home. Prince Puma understands what's at stake.
Yeah, it's amazing how great a character that Ricochet can play when he's playing like a completely different character and has somebody else who is talking for him, like a Conan.
Is the Lucha Underground champion, Prince Puma.
Prince Puma's a champion, and Conan's lucky enough to be in his corner, but that's another story. To who's going to be able to stand up at the end of the day, and man, I wouldn't even be able to answer that question, man.
Puma spills to the floor. Now, normally in these matches, you try to avoid one pinfall. Hang on a second. Johnny Mundo on the move. Nobody on Mundo landing on his feet. That's that parkour ability. Puma shows championship
When I think about how I divide my time,
Ad break.
I'm Alex Diaz. I'm a professional marketer in Seattle.
10 out of 10 friends say you have to go to that new place, which you have 0 time.
This is down to the wire. There is hatred on the inside of both these men. Ladies and gentlemen, this historic night continues.
Yes, with the I'll say some personal experience. Anybody out there who needs some who's looking for an extra gig making money, dude, DoorDash, like shop and deliver, dude, that's some of the biggest money orders I do when I do DoorDash.
Will be the Lucha Underground champion. The only place you're going to see something like this is right here on Lucha Underground. Exactly, Matt. I have been in wars. I have spent so many years in the ring. I've been a champion all over the world, and I can tell you right now, I would have never been able to do what these two do. The shape they're in, the stamina they have, the fortitude, incredible. Setting the bar high each and every week. The evolution of the athlete on display here. Champion Prince Puma has Johnny's shoulders down.
And there's our first one. First pinfall, Prince Puma. Whoop, whoop.
1-0. If the night ended right now, Prince Puma would be the champion, but we have miles to go before we sleep.
Supermarkets and more. I've been to Walgreens. I've been to CVS. I've been to Lowe's. I've been to PetSmart. I've been to Petco. I've been to Dollar General. I've been to local grocery stores. I've been to Ulta Beauty. I've been to Sally's Beauty. And then I recently got an email that Kroger stores are now part of, have now been added to DoorDash. But yes, it is. Yeah, you actually go to the supermarket and you go and shop for the items. And luckily, because what happens is they collect data from the other dashers who go there and find it. So with that data, it makes it easier for you to go find it. Like, dude, I'm not even joking. It's like when you get it, it tells you like what aisle everything is in, and it's great. But unfortunately, though, you do get some bad data. Like today, I had an experience with that where I was supposed to get this particular brand and cut or type brand and type of noodle, and they said they found it in the Whole Foods aisle. Well, yeah, that's where the gluten-free version of it is. The version of the customer my customer was looking for, that this person incorrectly marked, was actually in the pasta aisle, like the regular pasta aisle. Found it. I went back and corrected it. And yes, it is kind of like a full supermarket shopping experience, because there are some orders where you actually have to go to like the deli counter, the meat counter, the fish counter, the bakery, and get a specific thing and be like, yeah, I need this many pounds, this many ounces of this.
I would think that Johnny knows Puma very well, and he knows that giving them the injury now is going to be in his favor later on in the night.
But for the most part, though, those orders pay big bucks. Like there's one I had today that was like, it took me about, my best estimate, 30 to 40 minutes, 2 separate orders, 30 to 40 minutes from like the time of when I picked it up, went in and did the shopping and delivered both orders, like 30 to 40 minutes, $20.
Prince Puma doesn't have enough of the tank to go for the cover. You have to
And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying this as a like, hey, if any of y'all need any like, extra money making opportunities, dude, DoorDash is great. From my experience, it's great. If anybody needs any help, needs anything like if like you need hey something quick that's flexible and fits your schedule, DoorDash is the way to go. Yep, and also too at least I can't speak for the other platforms, but I know DoorDash, when you get a shop and delivered, they happen to pay more. And now we're tied 1-1. Whoop, whoop. And one feature I really, really like with DoorDash when you're working with them is they have a dash on the way. Like, for example, if you schedule yourself or set yourself to dash in a different, zone from the one you're currently where you live at, you can do a thing where it's like dash on the way. So basically you get orders on the way there. So you're basically making money as you drive there. Again, I'm speaking from like personal anecdote. My main job is I work at Papa John's, which is usually, I don't usually start till about maybe early, late afternoon through early evening. So what I'll do is I'll do like breakfast, early lunch run at DoorDash, and then go right to my job. However, I'll go to I'll go to the other county or another zone away from where my job is at, and then do work that period, and then do end that dash, and then do a new one on the way to where my job is at. Thinking, if I get one on the way, cool. Here's where I get super lucky. Again, this is personal anecdote, and fits my personal situation. But when I'm saying this because it's like you can find a way to make this, because the way how flexible it is, you can find a way to make it work for you. There are times where there's so many orders that get rejected so many times because they change cross zones and go into different zones and long distance, they get rejected so many times. Well, because I happen to be going from my zone into that zone, I kind of reap the spoils of that because I've taken shop and deliver orders that end up being like $15 to $30 just on my way to work. And it's like 20 to 30 minutes of my time on my way to work. Make $15-30. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
A long to-do list. Thankfully, you have DoorDash. And top-rated shoppers will deliver groceries.
Ad break again, sorry.
10 out of 10 friends say you have.
I forgot we got a main event here. Iron Man, Prince Puma, Johnny Mundo. Whoop, whoop.
We bring it to you unique and different each and every week. Why should tonight be any different? This is Lucha Underground. This is so awesome, man. The violence, the weapons, the brutality. I want to hit someone with a chair. Stay away from me, buddy. Hang on a second. Amidst the carnage, something in his hands there. That crowbar.
Yes, sir. We are at the 17-minute and 20-second mark.
Johnny's going to take full advantage. This is the darker side that we've talked about. Oh, yeah. guys each have a decision.
See something here real quick.
And that's what he does. What do? 100% agree with you. Problem again. But there the ego of Johnny Mundo comes into play. Johnny said it's my world, but it's not your world just yet. The champion, Prince Puma, referee Marty Elias, has a civic duty to check on the wellness of the contender. Says, I want to continue. Here we go. Let's swim to the moon. Moonlight Drive.
Dude, for real. Oh, and by the way, I'm looking at Vince Russo's Twitter right now. Right now. This is directly from his Twitter. Yeah, not NWA. You marks are still getting worked after all these years. And he has a screenshot of the letters ICP. Whoop fucking whoop. I'm straight from his Twitter 36 minutes ago.
Start to worry about this kid's career. I don't want to say it. End of the world. Perhaps the end of Prince Puma's title reign. Referee is down.
Yeah, pal. Whoop whoop. And the man, hey, the man, it came straight from the man himself. Dude, the tweet said, yeah, I'm at the NWA. Mark's still getting worked. Well, he has a picture that says ICP. Whoop, whoop. Vampiro! Vampiro!
Johnny Mundo feels that he has this match well in hand. Taking a little bit of a beverage break. I don't want to change subjects here, man, but we got to start thinking about Puma's health. You know what? Live to fight another day. You were champ for so long. Let it go. Let it go, man. Ultimate Lucha right around the corner. That big payday. That big paycheck. That's why Puma's still in this thing, and that's why Mundo is fighting so hard. And now the disrespect. And if you look at Prince Puma, you look at the champion pulling himself up, willing himself back to his feet. Wow. Johnny smells blood. Now I know it's like to see a shark. While time may not be on Puma's side, there is still some fight in the champ. Nicely done. Let's not forget hometown. Oh, look at Johnny. Look at Johnny. Puts the foot on the ropes out of instinct. It shows you where Johnny's head is versus where Puma's head is. Well, maybe unfortunately those years he has are going to pay off finally. Maybe he's going to get the ball and score that touchdown. Maybe he is finally going to become the man. Think of all the wars that Johnny Mundo has been through. Think of all the wrestlers, superstars that Johnny has been in the ring with. It builds to this moment right here and right now. But Prince Puma will not let the championship dream die. Prince Puma will fight with every ounce of venom and vinegar that beats in his heart. Oh, this doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Lucha Underground. This match for the Lucha Underground.
Wait, when did Johnny Mundo jump to 4-1? Holy shit. Sorry, breaking news kind of cut into the Lucha Underground. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys.
But when you try to take a man's life, when you try to put his head through the apron like you just did, that is not right. I'm sorry to say it, that was totally wrong. If you're just joining us, Johnny Mundo has hit Prince Puma in the head with a crowbar. He's given Prince Puma a neck breaker on the ring apron, and now the steel. Prince Puma got his ass out of the way on that one. Instinct, like you said, instinct. What is he doing? Johnny Mundo has to use the temple, use the...
Oh, dude, Nelson, done dabs plenty times, but I haven't done dabs in a while. I got some right here. I got a good amount. I got some right here. Haven't done one in a while. Maybe I should do one here in a little bit. You know what? We'll do one for the next Lunacy. Whoop, whoop. ICP getting taken over by the Jugga, bro. Yeet, yeet.
champion they've ever known in this temple is Prince Puma, and now it seems that Johnny Mundo is running with this thing. I understand Johnny's pissed off. I understand he wants it. I understand he's never been the man, but you don't get to do this to somebody else. The faraway look in Prince Puma's eyes tells you a far greater story than anything Vampire.
10 out of 10 friends
ad break time. Shit.
That new place, which you have 0 time for. 10 out of 10 friends say go to that new place, which you have 0 time for.
And in keeping with to kind of unite Juggalos and HMG, we got an HMG family member that shows up every Thursday. His name's El Juggalo. He's a buddy. I always enjoy chatting with him. He mentioned how the episode of Lunacy we watched tonight, he was gushing over it more than usual. He's like, dude, this felt like an Attitude Era. And then I later found out Russo said, yeah, they're already airing the shows I wrote. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably why, because he wrote it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's dude, they're like Disco and Vince are like a male married couple.
Amongst his family, now finds the fight.
Now, to be fair, I did see that one thing with the NWA. I did see that. However, to me, again, this is me being a Smashing Pumpkins fan going back damn near 30 years. That felt like Billy Corgan finally deciding to flex his creative muscle in NWA. That felt like Billy Corgan finally deciding to get creative with wrestling.
Sets up not one, not two, but 3 tables, and the end is nigh, perhaps, for Johnny Mundo. This is insane, man. I'm actually starting.
Dude, how crazy would that be, though? Give me the Super Indie Invasion, pal. Yeet yeet. So after that, I have absolutely no doubt that that's how Russo comes in as an on-air character. He's the investor that Violent J brings in. Or he's the investor that comes in. Especially the way they describe they need this investor of somebody who wants to push us and take us to the next level. Dude, I have no doubt that if Billy Corgan invested all of his time and effort in an NWA, it would be more. it would be in the game. They'd be in the game. But the thing is, his time's way too split. That's Tony Khan's big weakness too. He's split between AEW, Jaguars, and Fulham.
Off of the balcony to the floor. Oh shit! The ladder is still there, and we've seen Johnny use the ladder as a weapon before. Johnny trying to gauge where it is. That parkour, Spidey-like ability of Johnny Mundo. Now up here on bandstand. Puma, 1. Last I heard, most falls over the course of this show leaves Lucha Underground champion. You're the time, dude. It's exactly what Johnny's doing. Face off! Play a song! Yeah, play a song right now! On me. Well, as M. Bison gets the band going here, Johnny Mundo will just let the clock run out.
So and Jeff Lane, he just put this out for over. I'm assuming he's referring to this, to the ICP thing. For over 440 plus episodes of CTM, we have taught people over and over not to believe these marks. And 8 years later, people still read stuff these idiots say and just believe it. And I responded with like one of the juggalos going whoop whoop.
That's a big, big mountain to climb, man. It's a lot of expensive equipment up there. Oh, yeah, baby. Jose Feliciano across your dome. Well, I said it before and I'll say it again. A little bit of Pete Townsend right there, plus in the guitar. All the believers realize they are a part of something special here tonight, a part of history.
Wait, so it's like a tables Iron Man match?
They still believe in the Puma is back on his feet. Every second wasted is 1 second closer to Johnny Mundo's first ever Lucha Underground Championship reign. And look at Puma. Look at Puma. Trying to drag Johnny back to the ring, trying to go for a pinfall, trying to stay in this fight, trying to keep his last final claws on the Lucha Underground title, dragging him to the ring. It's inspiring. You got to admire the kid's heart. Prince Puma. Warrior. Warrior. No other way to say it. It's not looking good, man. Time is running out. It's almost like the end of the game, but you can't throw in the towel. But we are back in the ring where this fight began. Puma.
10 out of 10 friends say you have to go to that new place, which you have 0.
Oh, ad break shit. Well, I gotta get one more ad break in.
Friends say you have to go to that new place.
Sorry, guys. This should be the final one. Hopefully the final one. You might get one more. No, it is pinfall. Shit. Yeah, sorry, yeah, the breaking news kind of.
Do the math. Does Puma have enough time to pull out the absolute miracle? Matt, if you were Puma, what would you do right now? I would go for every single pinning combination that I know. Small package, sunset flip, schoolboy, you name it. Who do I stay away? Okay, well, Puma's got to pick up the pace, and don't forget that Johnny's been working on his arm. That might be a factor. Remember, submissions come into play as well here. From our vantage point, Johnny bleeding from the bridge of his nose as well as the back of his head. The fact that either of these two guys are standing tell you just how tough they are. Come on, man, you got to pull it off, kid. Forget about the one-on-one. Go for it. Go for it. Just hockey fighting to the end. Here you go. Oh. Johnny ducks now, uses the ropes. Went for a kick. Puma rolled out of the way. Puma with a kick in his arm. Go, brother. Go, 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 go. He's got to the middle of the ring. Hang on a second here. Oh! Still not enough. Come on, man. You got to pick it up. Go. What does Puma have up his sleeve? Could it be enough? 1, 2, go! Johnny Puma 3. Now you got to start to shoot the three-pointer. Now you got to look for the empty net. Now you got to go for the Hail Mary. It's 4-3. And winding down for Prince Puma.
Okay, I like the story they're telling here. Basically, like Puma's coming from like as far back from like under the you can go. I like this.
He needs this crowd. You know it. He needs this crowd. Puma, go for it, brother. Time is not on your side right now. And you can feel the momentum starting to shift here, and Johnny Mundo feels it as well. Johnny steps out of bounds and tries to stop the clock, although the clock continues to run. Johnny is up 4 wins to 3, and Johnny realizes that momentum is on Puma's side. The ring is tilting in the favor of the champion. No doubt about it. Never mind being a dirty player, but do not be a coward, man. Get in there and fight. Well, in the record books, it won't say how Johnny won. It'll just say that Johnny Mundo is the new Lucha Underground champion. Johnny just trying to take a knee now and run out the clock. And Puma literally chasing Johnny, both figuratively and literally here. Well, no amount of training is going to prepare you for this one. How bad does he want it? I mean, listen, like it or not, you kind of got to admire the strategy here. It's a smart strategy by Johnny Mundo. It's a great strategy, and I didn't expect to see that from Johnny Mundo. Wait a minute. Puma's quick. Johnny quicker. Don't get frustrated, kid. Pay attention. And now, if Conan were out here, at least some sort of distraction, some sort of traffic. Well, get out, man. Get out of here. No, don't stand behind us. Sorry, we're back on here. Johnny Mundo trying to use every single thing he can. Prince Puma with that kick though. May have the opportunity here. Puma flying tie. Can Puma tie it? Here we go. The champ will fly. Oh, that was Puma's opportunity right there. Too much time, brother. Johnny Mundo is increasing his distance. The further and further Johnny goes from Puma, the further the championship goes from the hands of Prince Puma as well. Hang on, who's that? Who's that?
Give me El Patron, pal. Whoop whoop.
As we reset ourselves here in our announced position.
And we're tied up. Yeet, yeet. Whoop, whoop. 2 shots, pal.
Hey, Johnny, look at these matches even, but you and I battle. We are far from even. If you walk away with the title tonight, just be ready, because I'm gonna kick your ass. And take it from you. And you, if you win, be ready. I'm coming for you and the Lucha Underground title. But of course, you already knew that. Whatever Johnny Mundo took away from Alberto Alpatron when Alberto was laid up in the hospital, Alberto Alpatron has just issued a receipt. We're tied 4 victories apiece. The clock ticks. Here we go. I don't even care what's going on anymore, man. I'm freaking out. It's insane. Prince Puma needed a miracle, and he got it in the form of Alberto El Patron. Matt, what the hell's going to happen to this end of the tie, dude? The show's almost over. It's not going to end in a tie that much, I can assure you. Knowing our owner, Dario Cueto, we will not leave until there is a winner. Oh, man, this is so awesome. Desks flying, backslide here. NWA title was won with that move years ago. Hang on a second, sunset flip. Is that enough? No. Stacked, shoulders down, no. Fish out of water, these two. Big knee to the face, 2. Oh.
Yeah, this is a really good Iron Man match. Like, they told a really good story throughout this. You had Prince Puma being like 4-1, and then he's racing to the end. Oh, damn it, another ad break. And now we're like 3 minutes left, and it's tied up.
Which you have 0 times.
Like that's a good Iron. Like 2 minutes left, and we're tied up. Like, that's a good Iron Man match story.
Puma setting Johnny up now. Johnny still has a lot of fight in him as well. Oh, come on. Kick to the gut. Johnny's mouth agape, gasping for air. Oh! Standing Spanish fly. C4, new champion. The believers feel like they're in a match. Us here at the table feel like we're in a match. We hope you at home have a heaving chest and a pounding heart because of on this tonight. Oh, no, man. Look at the beating these two have taken. Covered in blood, body scarred, people out of breath. The dust.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yes, Slater's on his way. Yeah. He's definitely earmarked. WWE absolutely has Slater earmarked. No doubt. He is on their radar, and they want him. It's just, I think they realize, okay, he's still young. He needs more seasoning. He needs more reps. Let's have him bounce around from TNA, NXT, AAA, get those reps in, and then bring him to the main roster, which is honestly the smartest thing. And I don't think he'd be mad about that at all, because I'm sure the Hardys kind of taught him that.
Right here for everything you've got, kid. Come on. Perfect positioning there. And Puma realizes it. Here we go. Wipe the sweat from your brow. The championship hangs in the balance. What does a Puma have? Come on.
Yeah, dude, Leon, when it comes to like young talent and like the stereotype with them being disrespectful and shunning like the veterans, Leon Slater is the rare contradiction of that. He's like everything I've seen out of him, he's absolutely like the utmost respectful professional. He listens to the veterans. He takes their advice. He's not like, oh, they're old and bitter. They don't know what they're talking about, or they're haters. They're irrelevant. No, he listens to them. He takes their advice. He absorbs it and gets better off of that.
Stratosphere, the Lucha Underground champion rides a wave of momentum going into Ultima Lucha, and listen to the believers. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had a chance to call some of the greatest matches of the last 10 years, in my opinion. I'll tell you, I'm damn proud to be the voice attached to that right there, because there are no...
And still champion Prince Puma. Whoop, whoop. From everything I've seen, Evans does seem like he seems like of the respectful type who will listen and take advice from veterans and not be like, oh, you're a hater, you're bitter, you're old, you're irrelevant, blah, 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 you're a hater, you know, all that, you know. All righty, so that's it for HMG After Dark tonight, guys. That was a fun night. That was a fun night. Whoop, whoop. All righty, so our schedule for the rest of this week, tomorrow we got the Monday Locker Room, we got the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack, and then Tuesday we got We Like It Raw, A Show, Late Start NXT Watch Along, and then Wednesday Locker Room. Wednesday we got the Next Level Wrestling Review, and then the AEW Dynamite Watch Along and Bell Count Thursday, the Friday Locker Room. The TNA Impact Watch Along, potentially Bell Count. Not sure what they're doing that night. We'll see how that goes. And then, with the confirmation now, finally out there, we'll also be doing Lunacy Watch Along as soon as Impact is over. Then Friday, we got the SmackDown Watch Along and Bell Count, and then Saturday, the Smack Attack, and then Saturday night's main event. Hope to see you guys there. But as far as tonight goes, we're going to keep the party going for a shorty stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/LGBrandon whoop whoop. Hope to see you there. But yeah, if I don't get to see you later tonight, I hope to catch on some of the other streams. But until then, have a great, if not, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your weekend and great week. Much love to y'all. Take care. Yeet yeet. Whoop whoop.